Time is short. The windows of opportunity
What type of team y'all want to be?
are small.
We got the whole world watching now. Talk about your teammates. Put the team first. Titans on three. 1, 2, 3. Titans.
Every snap counts. Every inch of field matters.
Henry turns it up, runs into Diggs, runs into the end zone. Allen tried to sneak. He got nothing, or so it appeared. They did it! They did it! Yes!
It's time for Titans football with Rhett Bryant, Amy Wells, Titans Radio's head coach Dave McGinnis, and the voice of the Titans, Mike Key.
Touchdown! Titans!
Your Tennessee Titans take the field, and kickoff is next.
The stretch run starts now. 7 games in 7 weeks. With 4 wins, the Titans win their 3rd straight AFC South title and make the playoffs for the 4th year in a row. That is out there. But man, it feels a long way away. We focus on today. The stretch run starts today with a visit from the defending AFC champion Cincinnati Bengals. The Bengals entered today at 6-4, and they have beaten the Titans in each of the last 2 seasons. Coach Dave McGinnis, how do the Titans keep it from happening for a 3rd straight season?
You know, Mike, you're so right. The focus is got to be here, right on the Bengals today. Let's start with their offense. You got to contain Joe Burrow. You've got to do that both ways. You've got to marry your rush with your coverage. That's extremely important. Titans need to be able to possess the football. Possess the football with points. Don't give Joe Burrow any extra series, and play your physical game from start to finish this afternoon here in Nissan.
Referee Carl Cheffers, umpire Brandon Cruz, down judge Mike Carr, line judge Jeff Seaman, field judge Nathan Jones, side judge Eugene Hall, back judge Matt Edwards. This crew has called an average of 15 penalties per game, and that is about average. Cheffers has gone to replay 8 times this season and has been reversed 7 times. The Tennessee Titans win the toss, elect to defer, and so Caleb Shudak, a 25-year-old rookie from Iowa who's never kicked in this stadium in a game, will do it now. Travion Williams is deep. Shudak may be the smallest Titan ever at 5'7", 177. Shudak approaches, kicks it downfield. He hammers it into the end zone for a touchback.
The Titans go on defense. And now, the starting lineups, fueled by Citgo.
Top tier, dry clean Citgo gasoline keeps your engine clean. Citgo, let's go together. Bengals up front, left to right. Jonah Williams, Cordell Volson, Ted Karras, Alex Kappa, Lyle Collins. Tight end Hayden Hurst. Wide receivers T. Higgins, Trenton Irwin, Tyler Boyd. Running back Samaje Perine. And the quarterback is Joe Burrow. At the 25, Burrow under center. Play pass. Throws Perine left flat. Met by Long. Gets away from him. Gets outside the 30. And is finally run out of bounds by Fulton at the 32. Titans on defense. Up front, Bud Dupree, Tier Tart, Jeffrey Simmons, DeMarcus Walker. Linebackers Dylan Cole, David Long, Rashad Weaver. In the secondary, we'll see a bunch of guys, including Roger McCrary, Amani Hooker, Kevin Byard, Christian Fulton, Elijah Molden, Trey Avery, and Andrew Adams. Titans are in 5 defensive backs right now. On 2nd down and 3. In the gun, Burrow throws. He's got it complete on the left side. Outside the 35 to the 36, it's Higgins, and he is tackled there by Fulton.
Cincinnati's come out in different personnel every time they've had it. That first one was a 3-by-1 screen to Perine. He has great strength. We're going to have to get a lot of people to tackle him. We're going to see a lot of different formations and personnel groups out of this Bengals team today, Mike.
Perine, 5'10", a little bit over, 240 pounds. On 1st and 10 at the 36. Burrow, RPO, throws left side, and the ball is batted out of the hands of Hurst by Adams, incomplete.
That's exactly what the defense has to do today. Nice trigger. Trigger, great transition, and then hammer the ball out. Really good job by Adams.
Second down and 10. Cincinnati averaging 366 yards per game of total offense. Burrow takes the snap, blitz coming, feels pressure, steps up, he'll run to the 40, to the 45, to the 50 and down. Burrow, an outstanding athlete, marked down officially at his own 49 for a gain of 13.
Too high safety, four-man rush, and there you see the escapability of Joe Burrow. Escaping up inside, we're going to have to be more gap conscious when we start to come. He found a crease, took it.
All three receivers in a bunch to the right. Tight end Hurst to the left, out wide. In the gun, Burrow. Burrow dropping, fires right side, complete to Higgins. Byard will get him out of bounds with help from Hooker as he picks up 5 yards to the 46 of the Titans.
As you call it, 3 wide receivers in a 9-ball stack over there to the defense's left side. The ball is coming out of Burrow's hands very, very quickly. The one time he held it to scan, he took off running with it up the middle.
You have to figure without Mixon, they are not going to rely on the running game today.
Not a lot. You saw that screen, the first pass they threw, Mike. That might be the run game today.
Second down, officially 4. Burrow going to swing it out. P. Ryan, it's batted down. Knocking it down there is Mario Edwards Jr., and it's third down.
Great job by Mario Edwards Jr. matching the hand on a horizontal throw. He was getting ready to throw it to P. Ryan out here. That's their run game. Short throws to P. Ryan. Let him use that strength and contact balance to make yardage.
Titans now in 6 defensive backs on 3rd and 4 as Trey Avery comes in the game. They are going to send Fulton to the left side of the offense with Higgins. Empty backfield. 3 receivers on the left. Burrow fires quickly, got it to Higgins on the slant, at the 40, at the 30, penalty marker down at the 25, and he is tackled at the 22-yard line. I think we might have a pick. Tackle was made by McCrary. We are waiting on the officials. We will hear from Carl Cheffers for the first time. Are they discussing whether or not to pick up this flag? Cheffers will tell us.
Pass interference, number 25. Offense, 10-yard penalty, 3rd down.
A pick.
You called it immediately from the jump, Mike, and you're 100% right. That thing came out so smooth. That was a clean pick. Just glad that they called it.
It was a gain of 22, negated by the penalty. Ball back at the Bengals' 45-yard line. And now a big chance for the Titans on 3rd down and 14. Titans set to send 4. Burrow in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Fires downfield, and the pass is batted away. Avery got it away from Irwin on the right side. Incomplete.
Really great hip-up coverage there by Avery. Nice job. Nice job, first of all, of being able to get him in that situation. It was definitely a pick. That's a nice job of getting them off of the field.
Board is deep. And here's Chrisman, the punter called up from the practice squad to replace Huber. End over ender. Board has a chance from the 7 to the 10 to the 15, and then he is met and decked before he reaches the 20. Timeout on the field before the Titans come on offense. Tennessee gets Cincinnati off the field without allowing the Bengals to score on their first possession. Daily, Dylan Radins, Aaron Brewer, Nate Davis, Nicholas Petit-Frere. Tight ends, Austin Hooper, Jeff Swaim. Wide receivers, Robert Woods, Nick Westbrook-Akine, Traylon Burks. Running back, Derrick Henry. Quarterback, Ryan Tannehill. Titans will start off in an I. against a 6-man front. Tannehill now moves Rader to tight end on the right. Give Henry right side, breaks the tackle to the 20, to the 25, and he is down at the 27 by Cam Taylor-Britt, one of the Bengals in the secondary, along with Eli Apple, Von Bell, Jesse Bates, and Mike Hilton. Titans get on the ball on 2nd down and short. Henry's longest run against the Packers was 9 yards. That was 9 yards. And Radens has moved. Penalty marker.
Number 75, offense. 5-yard penalty, 2nd down.
Up front for the Bengals on defense, Sam Hubbard, DJ Reader, who weighs 347. B.J. Hill, Zach Carter, Trey Hendrickson. Linebackers Logan Wilson and Jermaine Pratt. So no Ben Jones again. He has not cleared protocol for his concussion. Aaron Brewer with a 2nd straight start. 2nd and 6 after the penalty. Pitch. Hilliard on the right side, and Hilliard will cross the 25 and get back to the 27 where he's tripped. They had Hilliard in the game along with Henry.
Little dive speed option, Mike. If he hadn't lost his footing, he had the 1st down.
So they get the 5 yards back, but it's 3rd down and 1. Three wide receivers set, 1 to the right, 2 to the left. Tannehill in the gun. Tannehill looking, firing, complete. Burks. Burks has got it at the 31. Wilson with the tackle, but that's a 1st down for the Tennessee Titans.
Excellent spacing route. That's an excellent job of spacing over there on that 3-receiver side. Just set down beyond the sticks. We've got to continue to move these sticks.
Burks' 21st catch of the year, playing in his 7th game. Cody Hollister and Austin Hooper are in the game. They're on the left side. Tannehill in the gun, Henry back in. 8 in the box again. Tannehill's going to throw it. Firing right side. There's a Conquo who makes the catch around Apple and has a 1st down out to the 43-yard line.
Yeah, single coverage on the outside, as you call it. They're going tempo again here, Mike.
2 tight ends to the left, make that 3 tight ends to the left. Tannehill back under center. Titans moving right to left on your radio dial. No score, 9:16 remaining 1st quarter. Henry on the left, cuts back, drives forward, and has 2 yards out to the 45. Hubbard with the tackle.
3 tight ends in the game, which is 13 personnel. 6-man front. We saw the 6-man front on the first play. We will see the 6-man front quite a bit today. They are playing a single high safety really deep.
And right now, they have 6 defensive linemen. Make that 5 defensive linemen in the game. They are big up front, are the Bengals. On 2nd and 8. Penalty marker as the Titans jump again.
False start, number 17, offense. 5-yard penalty, 2nd down.
Now the Bengals bring extra defensive backs in and take extra big men out on 2nd down and what will be 12 yards to go.
Eliminate the unforced errors. Let's get them out of the way now.
Burks and Westbrook Akine left. Woods to the right. Throw batted down at the line of scrimmage and incomplete. Tannehill looked to be going to Burks. Reader got his hands up.
Yeah, DJ Reader just stood there and mashed hands on the quarterback then. And you're correct. He was going to Burks again on a choice route over there on the numbers.
8:14 to go in a scoreless 1st quarter. Titans 3rd down and 12 at the 41. 3 receivers to the right. The list of 3 includes Hooper. Bengals show blitz. Now they jump out. They send 4. Quick end pass. It's Burks catching the ball and rambling forward near the 49-yard line, short of the first down. Tackle made by Wilson.
2 unforced errors in that series. Jump by the guard, false start by the quarterback. Can't afford to give up 5 yards to this team. They were moving the football. They stopped themselves.
Taylor is deep. Good punt returner. Stonehouse is in to punt it away. Taylor averaging 11.8 per punt return. Snap is good. End over end kick comes downfield. Way to his right goes Taylor, and he fields it with Avery. Make that board staring him down at the 7. Penalty marker down.
During the kick, holding number 49, receiving team. 10-yard penalty, first down.
That means it'll be a half the distance to the goal penalty, and the Bengals will start inside their own 4 when we come back. Midway through the first quarter on a cloudy day in downtown Nashville. No score. Penalties hurt both teams on their first offensive possessions of this game. No score, 7:26 remaining first quarter. Bengals starting backed up at their own 3.5. Ryan on the right hip of Burrow. Titans in a 5 defensive back set. Here's Ryan on the right side, and Ryan drives tacklers out to the 6. Simmons and Weaver combined to get him down.
Inside zone to Ryan, just letting him get his big body and start moving. They're just trying to move out from the shadow of their own end zone.
2nd down and 7. Ryan still holds the NCAA record for rushing yards in a game at 427, playing for Oklahoma against Kansas in 2014. Quick throw, looking for the back shoulder. Higgins blocked off by McCrary, incomplete.
Nice job by McCrary. He just bodied up the big receiver, refused to give him the red line, forced him out of bounds. Really a nice physical play then by McCrary on a really big receiver.
Ryan out. Here comes Chris Evans, the second-year back from Michigan, in on 3rd and 7. Titans in 6 defensive backs as Trey Avery enters the lineup. Empty backfield for Burrow. Burrow dropping, firing downfield over the head of Boyd, and incomplete. Defended by Avery.
Solid 3-play series then by the Titans defense. Did exactly what you had to do. First of all, they matched all the different looks that they had. The corners were outstanding in that series. The first tackle on Ryan was a gang tackle. We got to have that all afternoon.
Chrisman to punt to Board. Punt is away. Spiraled, it turns over. Board chased all the way back. It bounces at the 36. He's got it at the 32. Back to the 35 to the 40. Runs into his own man as he's being tackled, but holds on to the ball. What a punt as Chrisman hits a dandy and Bailey makes the tackle. Titans at their own 40 to begin their second possession. No score, Tennessee and Cincinnati.
And these
and Bengals win going to be a story here throughout the afternoon. Amy Wells, Pinnacle Sideline Report. At some points it looks like it's coming out of the northeast. At some points it looks like it's coming out of the southwest. What's it doing?
Well, Mike, it's coming from everywhere, but primarily it's coming from the northeast. You're correct. It's blowing across the field at about 10 miles an hour, but we've seen some gusts up to 30 and 40 miles per hour, so definitely a factor in today's game.
Thank you, Amy. At the 10-yard line, Joe Burrow in the shotgun. Titans again in 5 defensive backs. Burrow swings it out right side. Ryan and he is going to be forced out of bounds by Long and Byard after a very short gain.
Nice coverage downfield, and you can see Joe Burrow, again, as I said, tremendous scanner of the football field. That was about his 5th read right there, to dump it off to Pirine, let him use his strength to try to get some extra yards.
He got 1 yard. It's 2nd down and 9. Elijah Molden is the 5th defensive back now. He is the 7th different defensive back used by the Titans here in the first quarter. Burrow to throw it. Under pressure. Swarmed under. Sacked! Walker and Edwards combined to take him down. And that's $100 to Second Harvest Food Bank from Kroger.
If you want to get a cage rush and put it on your coaching tape when you're going to do clinics around the country during the year, that's a cage rush right there to perfection.
3rd down and 14. Burrow in an empty backfield. Titans set to rush 4. Titans now in 6 defensive backs. Burrow has some time, dumps it short, complete to Hurst. Long says, "You will go nowhere, sir." He is taken down. No gain on the play by the Cincinnati native, David Long Jr.
What a great job of mirror match. You play linebacker, you got man-to-man, especially on a horizontal route. You talk about mirror match the route. He mirror matched with depth, plus the depth gave him some punch when he got there. Excellent play by David Long Jr.
Chrisman to punt to board again from his end zone. Snap is good. Punt is away. This one is returnable. Board chased back to the 38. Juggles it. Comes up with it to the 40. Puts on a move to the outside. Runs through 1 tackle. Gets to the 45 and is taken down at the 46. So good punt by Chrisman to get it out of the end zone. But again, the Titans with excellent field position. No score. 3:07 remaining first quarter. 2 teams go. Tennessee and Cincinnati. 5 total possessions in this game, and yet only 73 yards of total offense. 42 for Tennessee, 31 for Cincinnati. Titans start their 3rd possession at their own 46-yard line. Henry back in the game. The standing tailback 7 yards deep as Tannehill will work from under center. 5-man front for Cincinnati. Here's Henry on the left side, and he is clubbed down for a 1-yard loss by the man slashing through. I think that's Osei. Make that Wilson who got him. 2nd down and 11.
As we expected, they're stacking the front. They're stacking the front with some different looks. That was a 5-man front then with the backer firing.
Henry not amused by what happened on the ground. I couldn't exactly see what it was, but he was not happy when he got up. Hilliard in the game on the left hip of Tannehill. Now he moves into the left slot. Tannehill takes the snap, fires quickly. Nice catch by Hilliard, who makes the grab and is taken down at the 49 of the Bengals by Taylor Britt. It'll be 3rd down and 5.
Well, it's a really nice job. What he did was, Tannehill was trying to throw around the arms. They're trying to match hands on those short throws. It was a really nice adjustment on the catch.
Titans are 1 of 3 on 3rd downs. 3 wide receivers to the right. Hooper is wide to the left. Bengals show blitz. They jump out. Tannehill fires to Hooper, who's got it and has a 1st down inside the 45 to the 41. Pratt with the tackle. Austin Hooper now has 16 catches in the last 5+ games.
Big body. That's an excellent job of getting down there, turning a big body around, sitting right in the open spot, and Tannehill delivered it immediately. Nice call.
1:21 remaining first quarter. Titans back in the eye. Now Swain moves to tight end on the right side. Henry the single back. Toss. Henry right side trying to turn the corner. Will get 1 yard and then be taken down. Tackle credited to Hill. It's 2nd and 9.
what Cincinnati did then over there on their defensive left side. They set an edge immediately. There was really no way to circle them over there as hard as they set that edge on that toss.
In the final minute of the first quarter, 7-3 Titans, 6-4 Bengals. Bengals have won 5 of their last 6. Titans have won 7 of their last 8. Titans go with a double wing. Now they move Swain to the right. Play fake. Tannehill going deep downfield, and it's incomplete. Just a little out in front of the diving Burks.
Burks was coming across on a shallow post that he cut off a little bit skinny, and as you said, that ball tailed and died at the end of that route.
3rd down and 9. 22 seconds remaining in the quarter.
Bengals brought an edge blitz in from a safety.
And they brought Mike Hilton, the nickel,
Yep.
who is an excellent blitzer. Tannehill looking, firing down the middle. It is caught. Westbrook Akine grabs it inside the 20 and is tackled by Bell at the 15. Make it the 16-yard line as the Titans have entered the Pinnacle scoring zone. For more on Titans banking from Pinnacle, visit titansbanking.com for all the details. The Titans will begin the second quarter inside the 20-yard line of the Bengals. No score in Nashville after 1.
1 quarter down, 3 quarters to go. Let's check scores around the league.
Miami has jumped on top of Houston 10-0. Jacksonville and Baltimore still scoreless early in the first quarter. That game was delayed 25 minutes due to lightning in Jacksonville. Cleveland leads Tampa 10-7 with a rushing touchdown from wide receiver Anthony Schwartz. A Sam Darnold touchdown pass to DJ Moore has Carolina on top of Denver 7-0. The Bears lead the Jets 10-7. Both backup quarterbacks off to nice starts. Trevor Siemian 7 of 9, 120 yards and a touchdown. Mike White 7 of 9, also with a touchdown pass. Washington leads Atlanta 7-3 off of a Brian Robinson touchdown.
Titans outgained the Bengals in the first quarter 80-31. Each team rushed for 16 yards. The difference, the Bengals passed for only 15 yards while Ryan Tannehill 7 of 11 for 64. Titans had it for 1 tick less than 9 minutes. Derrick Henry 4 rushes for 11. Big stat so far, Titans 3 of 5 on 3rd downs. When they lost to the Bengals here 10 months ago, they were only 1 of 8 on 3rd downs.
Yeah, that's important to extend drives. We talked about possessing the football. That is a classic case of possessing the football.
Titans number 2 in the NFL in scoring touchdowns in the red zone. Cincinnati number 1. Titans at the Cincinnati 16. Tannehill firing off the fingertips of Swain and incomplete. It's just too high. It's 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, that ball was too high. It sailed on him there, and they're trying to run a slant flat or a dragon route, as it's called. Just too high for him.
Trying to run that to Swain. Instead, it's 2nd and 10, and here come some receivers in as the Titans take some tight ends out. They do bring in a Okonkwo, though, and he is tight to the left. Going to give Henry a chance on the right side. He's able to get a yard. Taylor Britt and Hilton close him off there. It's 3rd down and 9.
Counter roll play, which means he turns his back to the offense, turns around, pull the guard from the left side, trying to swab it out. This defensive front right now, they're doing a really good job on their part of holding their gaps.
Haskins coming in to protect in the backfield. Burks and Okonkwo are to the left. Woods and Westbrook Akine to the right on 3rd and 9 at the 15. Tannehill dropping, firing into the end zone for Woods, incomplete. Apple had some contact inadvertently, and the Titans will have to send on young Caleb Shudak. from Council Bluffs, Iowa. He spent 5 years at Iowa and didn't become the kicker there until year 6. Last year, 24 of 28. This is going to be his first NFL try from 33 yards, left hash, out of the hold of Stonehouse. Snap, set, Shudak's kick is up. Good! Caleb Shudak has the Titans on the board first. 14:06 remaining first half. Titans 3, Bengals nothing.
Titans have a 3-0 lead on a 10-play, 39-yard drive that took 4:01 off the clock. It's capped off by Caleb Shudak's first field goal, career 33-yarder. Nissan Stadium, home of the Titans. Nissan, official auto partner of the Tennessee Titans.
Shudak hurt a quad on June the 7th. Rejoined the football team this week for practice 5 months later and has just made a field goal in the NFL. Williams is deep. Shudak to kick off. Looks like the wind is at his back right now. He hammers that, and it goes into and through the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals will start at the 25-yard line.
All right, this series here is going to raise its head as being very, very important. Joe Burrow is one of the best, and this offense is at answering scores. We have got to be able to put them down this series.
5 of 10, Burrow for 19 yards. He's under center. P. Ryan is deep. P. Ryan going to get a carry on the right side, and he bowls forward just beyond the 30. We'll give him 5 yards. Byard with the tackle.
Does a straight inside zone, and he was not cutting anything back. P. Ryan just put his head down, ran behind his shoulder, same foot, same shoulder, and just dropped a load in there.
2nd down and 5. P. Ryan, 2 carries, 8 yards. P. Ryan has 2 catches for 8 yards. Samaje P. Ryan on 2nd and 5. Burrow going to give P. Ryan another crack. He's got the first down across the 35 and is not tackled until he reaches the 39-yard line. Hooker with the stop. And this is one thing that if you're going to play 5 or 6 defensive backs, it's there if they want to try it.
That's exactly right, and they're daring Zach Taylor to try this. Take the ball out of Burrow's hands, put it in the back's hands.
Titans right now in 5 defensive backs. On 1st and 10 at the 39. 13 minutes remaining first half. Burrow dropping, blitz coming. He floats it down the middle. Hurst has got it at the 40. Hurst to the 35, and Hurst is down just short of the 31 by Long.
Hurst got past David Long. He ran right down the top of the numbers, and Burrow put that thing perfectly for him, right over the top of David Long.
7th in the league in plays of 20-plus yards. That one goes for 29 yards to the Titan 32. Burrow. 2 tight ends to the left, now 2 receivers to the right. Now 1 tight end, Wilcox, shifts to the right. They're going to give it to P. Ryan on the left side. He's down to the 28-yard line where he's tackled by Hooker.
Ran a counter roll then, pulled the guard back across the center's face. They were trying to get the eyes. They were trying to trick the eyes of the linebackers then by that motion and then the counter roll look.
Sam Okawanu, who was in the game, limps out injured. Back into the lineup for the Titans, Bud Dupree. Second down and 6. Burrow dropping, firing right side. Higgins dropped it. Higgins knew he was going to get it at the 17. He took his eyes off the ball, looked at the defender, McCrary, and just had a stone-cold drop.
Yeah, when he looked at Hooker, too, because Hooker was bearing down on him, too. But you're right, that was a drop, hit him right in both hands. You could hear it up here, hit his hands. It sounded like a backboard.
3rd down, 6 yards to go. Cincinnati 0 of 3 on 3rd downs. On the season, they are 48%, which is good for 3rd in the league. Titans show blitz. Burrow feeling the heat, fires short, incomplete. Broken up by McCrary, intended for Hurst.
I can't tell you how great a coverage that was by McCrary. He got in a tailpipe on him and tracked him all the way. The hard part is not to put that back hand on the back of the receiver. He did that perfectly. What a great play.
47-yard field goal attempt upcoming for Evan McPherson, who is 14 of 18 on the year. From the left hash, out of the hold of Chrisman, the punter. Snap, set, McPherson's kick is up, and his kick is good. Game tied, 11:30 to go. First half, Cincinnati 3, Tennessee 3, as we play at Nissan Stadium in Nashville.
No one tells the Titans story like Mike and Mac.
Touchdown! Titans! They did it! Yes!
This is Titans Radio.
Joe Burrow hits Hayden Hurst for 29 yards to get into Titans territory. The drive stalls, and Evan McPherson converts a 47-yard field goal. Game tied at 3, 11 and a half minutes to go first half. McPherson kicking into the wind, board is deep. He still strikes it well, and it goes all the way through the end zone, and it looked like the wind might have even turned around from the time I looked to the time McPherson kicked. Crazy day. Now we pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the NFL. This is Titans Radio. So it's almost as if the game really starts now. Each team with a field goal in their last possession. Game tied at 3. Tannehill under center. Play fake. Looking. Going to screen it. Henry to the 25. Henry to the 30. Henry to the 35, to the 40, to the 50, to the 40, to the 30, to the 20, to the 15, to the 10, to the 5. Fumbles the ball, but it's been recovered in the end zone, I believe, by the Titans for a touchdown. Touchdown, Titans. Traylon Burks hustling as Henry was stripped going into the end zone. And Burks alertly pounced on it for his first ever score as a Titan.
What a great job by Burks. First of all, very well conceived screen. Punched out from behind. Nice job by Burks. That's the extra effort that it takes this time of year in November in the National Football League.
Cam Taylor-Britt got it out, but Burks dove on it ahead of Bates. What a play. Snap, set, Shudak's PAT is up, and it's good. That play, one play, 75 yards, 15 seconds off the clock. That is your Nissan Drive Summary. Nissan, official auto partner of the Tennessee Titans. So Henry gets 71 yards on the reception. And then the fumble into the end zone, recovered by Burks for the score.
Look, first of all, that was a very well conceived screen. The timing on it was perfect, and then Henry hit the Jets, made two people miss, and then hit the Jets going down inside. But Traylon Burks, you can't talk enough about a rookie player that was trailing the play. Not trailing the play, he was chasing the play. That was huge.
No, Coach, I hate to correct you. He was trailing the play.
As I said, he was chasing the play.
But his name is Traylon.
I got it, Mike.
You finally. Took you a minute. It's okay.
No, I had it. I just didn't want to admit it.
You were ignoring it. Williams, his team, sorry, Shudak's kickoff. This one may be returnable. It is. Racing up to catch it, Williams at the 11, to the 15, to the 20, and he's cracked at the 24-yard line.
You know,
Andre Smith, one of the newest Titans, with the tackle.
Mike Vrabel talked about he wanted a cleaner team. He was talking about coverage, too. That was excellent coverage on a very short kick.
Well, he brought up Andre Smith just for that very reason.
You're 100% right. This time of year, you start making specific moves for specific reasons.
From the 24-yard line, here's Burrow and company. Now trailing 10-3. Play fake, quick throw, left flat, Hurst, and he will be run out of bounds by Dupree as he crosses the 30-yard line. We'll see where they spot him. Dupree really popped him one, and there's a flag. A flag comes out after the play. Mike Vrabel was arguing for pass interference, and I think he got the call.
Well, because he's right. It was pass interference.
Pass interference, offense, 10-yard penalty, first down.
Here's T. Higgins. You hear him say, I didn't, but oh, young man, you did.
Mike Vrabel, look, Mike Vrabel is really good at real football. He's just good at real football.
Penalty marker takes it back to the 14-yard line. It's first down. Is pass interference 10 or 15? 10, okay. That's what he said. At the 14-yard line, first and 20. Burrows, delay handoff, coming up the middle, and getting not a lot is P. Ryan. Nice tackle by Dupree.
Yeah, P. Ryan got ping-pong then. He had about 4 guys hit him.
Gain of 1, it'll be 2nd and 19. Titans 10, Bengals 3, 10-12 to go. First half. Burrow in the shotgun, takes the snap, fires right side going for Irwin, who makes a nice catch, but was he out of bounds? No, he's ruled inbounds. Excellent effort. And now they're going to say he landed out of bounds. I think his body hit out of bounds with Avery defending. It's now an incomplete pass.
Really good coverage by Avery. I could hear his body hit out of bounds clear up here. Sounded like a baseball bat hitting a pumpkin.
Well, Irwin made a great effort to come up with the ball, but it's the right call. The first thing that hit was his body on the white. Third down and 19. Burrow, 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Burrow dropping. Throws short. Got it to Taylor at the 20. Taylor at the 23, and he's decked by Long.
Tried to run a little dodge screen over the middle. They had blockers set up to the sideline. Great job. Great job by the Titans defense. And a nice job over there on that pass interference, which it was.
Bengals now 0 of 5 on third down.
That's a perfect number for me.
Chrisman to punt to C.J. Board. Snap is good. Chrisman's punt, a low line driver. Board chased back, fields it at the 20. Straight up middle, 25. He's got the 30, and he is tackled as he reaches the 31, maybe the 32. Thomas with the stop with help from Bailey. Man down on the play, by the way. And it was Board, but he is up and coming off under his own power. Titans with the football, leading 10-3, 9:09 remaining, second quarter. Ryan Tannehill, 8 of 14, 133. Derrick Henry, 5 carries, 12 yards. Henry, 2 catches for 70 yards. So Henry has set career highs in receptions and yardage for a season. There's still more than 6.5 games to go. At the 31-yard line, Titans moving left to right on your radio dial. Henry going to get a carry. Going to be met and dropped by Hubbard. Loss of 1, maybe closer to 2. It's second down.
Again, they brought the nickel up for a run blitz. First down, they're going to run blitzes.
Titans now coming with 3 tight ends, taking Burks out. On second down, we'll call it 12. Tennessee leads 10-3. 8:40 to go second quarter. All 3 tight ends to the left in a bunch. Tannehill gives Henry looking for room up the middle. He finds 3 yards. Hendrickson with the tackle. So it's going to be third down and 9.
Got the 3 tight ends split out wide, as you called, Mike, and it was in a 9-ball stack. They're trying to widen that front. This front is very stacked in there anytime we've got solid edges.
Well, and the other thing, too, is they can't do much with Reeder inside.
Coach.
He's a load.
Yeah, that's not a mystery there.
Titans have Haskins in the backfield on the right hip of Tannehill. Bengals show blitz. Here they come. Tannehill throws quickly. Burks can't quite catch it as Apple rips it out of there, incomplete. Good job by Tannehill to get it out. And Burks had to reach back for it. As he did, the veteran Eli Apple is able to knock it out with his left hand.
That was a tremendous job by Tannehill getting it out and giving Burks at least a chance to try to get his hands on it.
Stonehouse to punt on 4th and 9. Deep is Taylor. Stonehouse. High spiral that turns over. Penalty marker down. Taylor from the 16. He's to the 20. He is going to be taken down as he crosses the 25 out to the 27 or 28. Jones with the tackle. A hat has been thrown by an official, and that sometimes indicates somebody went out of bounds illegally. We'll see.
Well, we'll see. Normally it's a gunner that goes out.
Or sometimes it can be that he called 2 fouls on the same play.
During the kick, personal foul, illegal block out of bounds, number 33 of the return team. Half the distance to the goal, first down.
Wow, okay.
Well, you know it had to occur out of bounds when he threw the hat out there. That's a big penalty.
It's a big penalty. Instead of starting at the 28, the Bengals will start at their own 8-yard line. Penalties have been a problem on kicks for the Bengals in this game. You got to get the chains down there.
Those chain guys are cold. They're setting up like cement down here.
At the 8-yard line, Burrow trailing 10-3 in the second quarter. Burrow looking, throwing to P. Ryan. He's got it. Here's P. Ryan, 20, 30, and P. Ryan has finally run out of bounds as he gets up near the 40-yard line.
You know, that one missed tackle now, when you're throwing the P. Ryan out of the backfield, you just can't have it. That was all missed tackle yardage there.
Byard finally with a rodeo tackle to get him out of bounds. Gain of 32 for the Bengals with 7:03 to go in the first half. Williams is now in at running back. They go toss. Williams to the right side, turns the corner, and will have 2, maybe 3 yards as McCrary comes up to make the tackle with help from Long.
McCrary has always done a good job since he's been playing here for the Titans of being able to set an edge as a corner. That's a valuable, valuable commodity.
They give him 2 on the play. Second down and 8. Irwin and Boyd to the left. Higgins to the right. Burrow in the gun. Here comes pressure. Burrow in trouble. Buying time. Going to race up the middle and will slide in front of Dupree, picking up 4 yards, bringing up third down.
Excellent coverage. Excellent coverage. That was really a good pressure rush on the fact it finally broke down a little bit to Burrow's left. That's where he escaped up inside.
Third down and 4. Cincinnati 0 of 5 on third downs. With 5:48 remaining in the first half. Burrow breaks the huddle with 12 on the play clock. Pirine sets up to take on blitzers. Burrow with 2 receivers on either side. Throw quickly, and Hurst has it for the first down into Titans territory, dragging tacklers down to the 42-yard line. Hayden Hurst, the former Raven and Falcon, is finally put on the ground by Byard and Dupree.
Yeah, Hurst just had a little bit of a switch release off a 2-man stack and then just set down right in the zone.
Former Pittsburgh Pirates farmhand who decided to go back to college and play tight end for South Carolina, now in his 5th year in the NFL. At the Titans 42. Burrow, play fake, looking, flushed out to his left. He can run this thing to the 40, to the 35, to the 30, and Burrow has the first down to the 29-yard line. Titans had a chance to put a big hit on him, didn't really get it, as Weaver is credited with the tackle.
Talked about Joe Burrow. That's something that people don't talk about. They all talk about through the air. This guy's an athlete. He can really move the chains with his legs. He's already done it today in this first half.
Kwame Lassiter, rookie called up from the practice squad out of Kansas, is wide to the left. Pirine on the left hip of Burrow. Burrow dropping. Screen, Pirine, left side. Titans say, no, you will not do that. They hit him and knock him down back at the 34-yard line. Jeffrey Simmons, loss of 5.
Yeah, Pirine may be stout, but he's not stout enough to take a Jeffrey Simmons hit on the edge.
Good news for the Titans. Sam Okawanu is able to re-enter the lineup at outside linebacker, giving them some more depth. Now he has to check out. Titans had too many guys. Can't do that. 2nd and 15. 3.5 minutes to go in the first half. Burrow swings it out right side. Hurst. Titans defense it well as they get Hurst down at the 30. He jumped over David Long, but then McCrary got him on the ground, gain of 4.
Yeah, McCrary cleaned him up when he tried that little halfway hurdle.
Titans would love to get off the field here. One of the strategies of the game, you got to get off the field against Joe Burrow. 3rd down and 11. Burrow in the gun, under pressure, flushed out to his right. He throws, man is wide open, great catch. And it's Williams making the catch at the 15, falling to the ground, getting up and running down to the 7-yard line, tackled by Byard. The pocket broke down on the right. Burrow could have run for the first down. Instead, he throws to Trevion Williams, who ends up picking up 24.
Yeah, and again, Burrow has done it with his legs so far this ball game, really. Throwing through the air, but that right there escaped to his hand and kept looking downfield. These receivers are in tune with him. They know that if he hasn't crossed the line of scrimmage, they're still viable.
Burrow gonna let it run to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. Tennessee Titans 10, Cincinnati Bengals 3.
From Nissan Stadium, the Titans lead 10-3, but the Bengals are knocking on the door. But just ahead, stats, scores, and cover 2 with Coach Mack all on the way. That is on Titans Radio's halftime report, powered by the Tennessee Lottery, here in a few minutes.
Tough thing about defending Joe Burrow in the red zone, particularly inside the 10. He distributes the ball so well. Hurst has 2 touchdown catches. Pirine 4, Boyd 4, Higgins 3, Irwin 1, and Irwin caught a touchdown pass last week.
We got a tackle eligible in here.
He's liable to throw it to him too. It's a Adeniji. He's on the right side. Monty Rice checks in as an extra linebacker. Pirine 7 yards deep, Burrow under center. 1st and goal at the 7. Pirine to the right, and Pirine drives his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Samaje Pirine, a 7-yard touchdown run. And Cincinnati, who starts off with a 32-yard completion to Pirine, ends it with that 7-yard run. In between, they convert their first 2 third downs of the day.
You know, that was a power O to Pirine. They put the big people in, and they just creased the Titans' left side of their defense then. Joe Burrow is making a difference today with his legs, Mike, right now.
McPherson for the extra point to tie. Snap, set, McPherson's kick is up, and his kick is good. Game tied at 10, a minute 55 to go. There was a marker down, but I think the Titans were offsides. Or so it appeared. Going to talk about it. The kick is
Number
good.
28 of the defense was lined up in the neutral zone. That 5-yard penalty will be enforced on the kickoff.
All right. So McPherson will be able to kick off from the 40. Really nice drive there by Cincinnati. 9 plays, 92 yards, 5:34 off the clock. Before that drive, they had only 87 yards of total offense. Now 179 to the Titans 151.
Yeah, and that's a problem with Joe Burrow-led offense, is that any time you start letting him extend drives, the plays are going to come. He's going to make the plays. He made the plays then, had a nice seam shot, but he made the plays with his legs then. That's what got him down there. So the cage rush, the coverage has been good. The challenge coverages have been good. Cage rushing this guy is a must.
10-10 your score, a minute 55. Interesting moment in the game because both teams have all 3 timeouts. So for Tennessee, you're saying maybe we could go get a score. For Cincinnati, you're saying if we can get a 3 and out, we've got time to go score. And we know what their kicker, McPherson, is capable of. McPherson kicks this one high. Board is going to let it go into the end zone for a touchback, and the Titans will start on the 25. Ryan Tannehill brings his team out. 8 of 15, 133. Henry has not gotten anything working in the run game. 7 rushes, 13 yards.
You're right, have not gotten any traction with the run game. They play in that 6-man line, and as you said, Reeder has been a big problem up inside.
Hilliard is the back on the left hip of Tannehill, who's in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Tannehill dropping, looking, firing, completing. Westbrook Akine has it at the 40, and he is stopped by Hilton as he races up to the 44-yard line. Gain of 19 on the play, 1:40 to go in the half.
Tannehill, nice job of manipulating that pocket then and scanning the field.
Tannehill gives it to Hilliard. He's got some room. 50, 45. Bates gets him down at the 44-yard line of the Bengals. It's a first down.
Nice job going tempo, too. We're back on the ball, Mike.
A minute 20 and counting. Game tied at 10. Tannehill dropping, throwing short. There's Hooper at the 40, Hooper at the 35. Hooper is taken down at the 34 with a first down. A minute 5 and counting. Titans on the ball. 1st and 10. Under a minute. Tannehill drops, swings it out. Hilliard left side. Penalty marker down as Hilliard is down at the 25-yard line.
Holding, number 75, offense, 10-yard penalty, first down.
They get ratings for the hold.
Now that had to be a very quick hold, too, because they threw that thing so fast.
53 seconds to go. Ball at the 44-yard line of the Bengals. If you're wondering about Caleb Shudak, his longest field goal at Iowa last year was 51 yards. So that would mean the Titans, to comfortably be in his range, would need to be inside the 35. Tannehill dropping, firing, caught on a deflection. Austin Hooper, he's at the 40, he's at the 35, he's at the 32. Tackle made by Wilson, timeout, Tennessee.
Yeah, that thing was tipped. You're right. It was helicoptering up there. Hooper, with his long reach, was able to pluck it out of the air.
Hooper, very athletic tight end. Also, like Traylon Burks, nearly 11-inch hands. Massive mitts, if you will, and they came in handy there.
Yeah, that thing was corkscrewing down there. It was going like a helicopter. Nice catch.
Second down and 8 at the 32-yard line of the Bengals with 47 seconds to go. Hilliard on the right hip of Tannehill. 3 receivers to the left. Burks wide right. Now Hilliard moves into the right slot. Tannehill fires quickly. Westbrook-Akine on the left side, inside the 30. Von Bell will take him down at the 28-yard line. Timeout, Tennessee, 41 seconds to go. Third down and 5. What do you like here, Coach?
Again, Cincinnati. Well, if Cincinnati's going to play zone, you can find some open spots inside in their zone. I expect Cincinnati to bring some heat here. So if we're going to throw it, Mike, we've got to be able to win one-on-ones outside.
Shudak gets ready for what would be a 47-yarder if the Titans get no closer. Three receivers bunched to the right. Hooper on the left. Cincinnati showing blitz.
Here they come.
Tannehill looking, firing downfield. It's Woods with a catch. Taken down by Taylor Britt inside the 20. Titans going to get on the ball with 29 seconds to go and counting. They have entered the Pinnacle scoring zone at the 19. Tannehill dropping, looking, firing, got it complete to Hilliard for a very short gain. Timeout is asked for. It's a gain of 2, maybe 3, as Wilson with an excellent tackle, stopping the clock with 17 seconds to go.
Titans knew the blitz was coming, and when they blitz you like that from the inside, immediately you've got to run those routes going outside on the edge. Perfect execution. You knew they were going to bring heat there. They had the counterpunch for it.
Second down and 8 at the 17. You have 17 seconds. No timeouts remaining for the Titans. In a 10-10 game, here in what has been a lively second quarter after a scoreless first quarter. Burks is wide to the left. Hooper, Westbrook-Akine, and Woods to the right. Tannehill dropping, looking, firing right side, and it's juggled and dropped by Hooper. Defending on the play was Hilton. Would have been better had he caught it, but the Titans would have had to scramble to get the field goal unit on because Hilton was going to tackle him inbounds.
Yes, he was, and he was kind of falling backwards there, falling away from the ball.
So it's third down and 8 at the 17, 12 seconds to go. Tannehill, 14 of 22 for 190. Tannehill looking, under pressure, steps up, fires, incomplete. Taylor Britt broke it up for Westbrook-Akine at the goal line. So Shudak will be called on. Westbrook-Akine right at the goal line as Tannehill stepped up, and that's just good defense. 55 Wilson, I think, is the man who actually got a hand on it.
Yeah, he did. I mean, Wilson made a nice break on that.
35-yard field goal, left hash, Shudak. Snap. Set. Shudak's kick is up, and his kick is good. No good. No good. No good. The official on that side appeared to be raising his arms to indicate good, and he stopped and said no good. So Shudak misses a short kick, and it went just outside the post. The wind pushed it hard, and so the Bengals hold. That's why the official was somewhat confused too. He thought it was going to go through. It appeared to be tracking, and then suddenly it was just blown off course. So at halftime, as the Bengals take a knee, this game is tied at 10.
Titans action from the first half.
In the end zone, one hand, block, block.
On Titans Radio.
Put this one in the bank.
Balance.
Get back in balance, and again, we saw early on the way the Cincinnati was going to play this run. Extra people, extra big people, another defensive lineman up in the front. And we talked about it earlier, and it bears mentioning again, the big issue moving Reader out of the middle, that's something that we have to be able to try to do this half.
10-10 your score, so it's a 30-minute game. Here at Nissan Stadium between two of the best in the AFC. McPherson kicks off. Ford will be able to field it a yard deep and come out to the 5, to the 10, looking for room to the 15, and he is really smacked just beyond the 15-yard line. Making the hit there is Davis Gaither out of Appalachian State.
You know, that kickoff had a lot of height on it. His cover team was really able to get down quite a bit of the field because of the height on that kick.
They will put it down at the 18, and that's where the Titans will begin. Derrick Henry, 7 carries, 13 yards. Did have 2 receptions for 70. His first fumble of the year actually resulted in a Titans touchdown. Tannehill gives it to Henry, looking for room right up the middle. And Henry will drive forward to the 21, maybe the 22. Hill with the tackle. An effective first down run.
You can see Jermaine Pratt, their linebacker behind the line, and it started creeping up. He crept up to about 2 yards deep before that ball was snapped.
Give him 3 yards on the play. It'll be second down and a short 7. Westbrook Akine wide to the left. He 3 catches, 49 yards. Titans in the pistol. Tannehill dropping. Looking right, firing right side, and it's batted away from Woods by Apple, bringing up third down and 7.
Apple was in nice position. He was in a good hip position to be able to defend that deep out.
Ball was in the air a long time.
Yes, it was.
Scary throw. And a veteran like Eli Apple, 7th-year man out of Ohio State, able to make the play. Titans, 4 of 9 on third downs. Tannehill in an empty backfield. Now brings Hilliard back to his left hip.
Here they come.
Tannehill looking in trouble. He'll be sacked. Hubbard gets him back at the 11-yard line. So effective 3 and out there for Cincinnati to begin. And now in this 10-10 game, Taylor comes out to catch the punt on 4th down and 16.
Need a big kick here.
First time Tannehill's been sacked in the game. Stonehouse takes the snap. His punt is away. Spiral does not turn over. Taylor catches it at the 41, up to the 45, and will be run out of bounds just before he reaches midfield by Haskins, who leads the team in special teams tackles with 13. It's a big penalty call right here.
Ineligible kicking team player number 42 was illegally downfield. That 5-yard penalty will be added to the end of the play. First down.
So this is absolute perfection. If you're the Cincinnati Bengals in a 10-10 game, you get the 3 and out, you don't get a great punt, and you run it back into Titans territory to begin your first drive at their 45. Cincinnati with the ball at the Titans 45, first down and 10. 13:38 remaining in the third quarter. Bengals 10, Titans 10. And the Bengals looking to get Joe Burrow heated up. 12 of 20, 122. Sacked one time. No touchdowns, no interceptions. The thing about the Bengals offense, though, that they got is they got 2 plays of 20 yards or more, a 29-yard completion and a 32-yard completion, both of which helped them score those 10 points. Burrow going to give P. Ryan a carry on the left side, and the big back is down to the 40-yard line where Hooker gets him on the ground, gain of 5.
Inside zone from an offset back, and as you said, P. Ryan, he hits that thing really, really hard, and he's got such strong lowers that it takes a while to get him down.
P. Ryan, 7 carries, 34 yards, 4 receptions, 35 yards. So right now they don't miss Joe Mixon, out with a concussion. 2nd and 5 at the Titan 40. Burrow takes the snap, gives P. Ryan on the left side, and P. Ryan will drive his way down just short of the 35. Cole got him on the ground. I think he's just short of the first down.
Probably expect to see him get it again.
3rd down and about a half yard. They bring in a couple extra wide receivers. Guys they don't normally throw it to, so I would think he'll see it again.
Yeah, just trying to spread it out.
Under center, Burrow. On 3rd and very short. Burrow gives P. Ryan, who makes a Titan miss and then picks up the first down to the 34, but there is a flag down.
Holding. Number 71. Offense. 10-yard penalty. 3rd down.
Mike, that defense was really good. Let me tell you why. The Titans showed the blitz and carried it out. As soon as they started walking up, then number 71, in fact, the whole offensive line got a little bit froggy and were ready to jump out of their stance. Nice job by the Titans pushing them back. Now we need to get them out of here.
And looking at the replay, Collins basically put a choke lock on Dylan Cole. This is 3rd and 11. Big play. Burrow throws left side, incomplete. Boyd, the receiver, had fallen down, defended by Avery. And this is a huge 3 and out, sponsored by LRS. If your home business or construction site needs an extra level of clean with portable hand wash stations or portable restrooms, call LRS at 615-350-8480.
Does a sudden change challenge then, and the Titans defense answered it.
Chrisman to punt, end over ender downfield. Board asks for the fair catch and makes it right at the 10 with Stanley Morgan standing right next to it. So the Titans get off the field, but they will start backed up. 11:36 remaining in the third quarter. This game remains tied at 10.
Titans action wherever they play. Your home for exclusive coverage. This is Titans Radio.
From their own 10-yard line, the Titans. First down and 10. Tannehill gives Henry. And Henry pounds forward for a yard, maybe 2. Hill with the tackle.
It's a pretty good wall they're setting up right there on defense.
Titans just not moving them. Without Ben Jones today, it is not as big an offensive line as normal. Brewer, 285 pounds at center, where Jones is more 310. Reeder across from Brewer is 347. Second down and 8. Tannehill in the shotgun. Tannehill drops, looks, pumps, in trouble, rolling to his left, rolling, turns it up and runs it across the 15 to the 16. That's a nice job by Tannehill. He's tackled by Hubbard. So it brings up third down and much more manageable as he gets it nearly to the 17. Let's call it 3rd and 3.
Really good job by him. He was running away from his throwing hand, and he chose to run it, which was a good choice, because it's hard to throw back across your body.
Titans need a first down desperately. 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left on 3rd and 3. Set to blitz again, the Bengals. Now they jump out. Tannehill fires, complete. Woods, left flat, first down. Robert Woods with the catch. Taylor Brett with the tackle.
Big conversion, big conversion. Very well done. As you said, they showed the blitz, mugged up in both A gaps, but then pulled out of it. Tannehill and Woods hooked up perfectly.
Second catch of the game for Robert Woods. A 6-yard pickup. Titans with a first down at their own 23. 9:35 and counting in the third quarter. Game tied at 10. 6-man front for the Bengals. Play fake. Rolling to his right, Tannehill. Throws deep downfield, going for a Okonkwo and complete. Cam Taylor-Britt with the coverage. They did not buy the bootleg fake at all, and Tannehill did a heck of a job to avoid the sack.
Yeah, with those 6 men up, those 2 edge guys were coming regardless of whether it was run or pass. And so they were reading nothing. Those 2 edge men on the 6-man front, 4 interior had their gaps, 2 edge men bringing it.
Second down and 10. Henry is the back, Tannehill under center. Bunch set of 3 receivers tight to the right. Burks wide left. Give Henry on the left side, and he is cut down by Hilton. No gain on the play.
As you said, Hilton's a nickel that makes a lot of plays in the run. He just shot that thing there.
Okonkwo and Haskins in. Henry and Swain out on 3rd down and 10. Titans can get nothing started in the run game. Tannehill in the shotgun. Again, the bunch set of 3 receivers to the right. Okonkwo is the tight end on the left. Haskins goes in motion. They screen it back. Okonkwo on the left to the 25. And he stays on his feet and is finally tackled at the 29, short of the first down. Great reads by that defense, as making the tackle is Davis Gaither.
Defense got to the perimeter really quick. It's a nice job of getting that ball off. It just was, 3rd and 10 is a lot to ask when they're going to play the periphery like they did.
Taylor is deep. Stonehouse to punt on 4th and 4. Stonehouse, punt is away. That's a missile. Just an absolute bomb that will hit and go through the end zone. A 71-yard punt for a touchback with a 51-yard net. You'll take it all day and multiple times on Sundays. So the Titans flip the field with young Ryan Stonehouse in a game still tied at 10.
Mike Vrabel's Titans line up again in 2 minutes. Don't touch that radio. This is Titans Radio.
Burrow at his own 20. Takes the direct snap. Throws for Pirine. Nearly intercepted in the flat. Incomplete. He tried to swing it to Pirine, and McCrary just missed getting there in time. It's 2nd and 10.
Now, he floated that thing out there, and he floated it so far that McCrary could not get to it.
Titans with 232 yards of total offense. Bengals 187. Titans switch personnel. They now have in the ball game 5 defensive backs. Going to give P. Ryan a crack. And nice job by Weaver to grab him and pull him backwards after he picked up 1 yard as we pause 10 seconds for station identification. Across the Mid-South, the Titans play here. This is Titans Radio.
It's a grown man tackled in by Weaver.
Third down and 9. Bengals 2 of 8 on third downs. Titans with 6 defensive backs in the game. Empty backfield for Burrow. Pressure coming up the middle. Burrow throws deep downfield. The ball is caught by Higgins, and he has the first down outside the 35-yard line as he gets around Fulton at the 36.
A little too much time to throw then. He was able to manipulate the pocket and then step up into the cylinder for that throw to the corner.
Higgins is 6'4", 216. Coach, he has great feet for a tall receiver.
Yeah, that was a tap danced in on the sideline.
Gain of 15 on the play. Game tied at 10, 6:44 left in the third. Burrow fires short, complete to Hurst, his 5th catch. Tackle by Cole after he picked up 6.
That ball came out of there very fast then. That was just catch and pitch, quick.
Game was scoreless after 1, tied at 10 at halftime, and nearly 9 minutes into the third quarter, still tied at 10. Burrow takes the direct snap, throws for P. Ryan, missed him, incomplete, long defending. Now another third down opportunity for the Titans, trying to get off the field.
Long was zeroing in on P. Ryan then. Was not going to give him a chance to catch it and turn those pads upfield.
Travion Williams, who had a big 24-yard catch in the first half, has just entered the lineup. Titans must keep an eye on him. He is lined up on the left hip of Burrow. Now he goes into a bunch with 2 other receivers on the left side. Titans show blitz. Here comes pressure. Quick throw. It's caught by Boyd, who has the first down and is out to the 48-yard line. Boyd is hurting. I believe that's his first catch of the day. It is, but it's a big one on third down to keep the drive alive.
Titans had a defender dropping right underneath that. Couldn't quite get to it.
Adams combines to make the tackle with Weaver. Bengals at their own 48, 1st and 10. P. Ryan back in there. Play is stopped. See what this is all about. They're going to take Boyd off because the observer has radioed down for him to be checked for a possible concussion. They saw something they didn't like out of Boyd. The medical observer did, and now he will be taken to the tent on the far side.
That's the procedure this year.
Tyler Boyd, talented veteran receiver, 7th year out of Pittsburgh. Here's P. Ryan on the left side, into Titans territory, and stays on his feet to dive down inside the 45 to the 44, gain of 8 on the play.
It looked like that was stopped for a lot less than that. But P. Ryan just kept those thick trunk legs churning.
Extra tight end comes into the lineup. It's Drew Asiasi, the 3rd-year man, a 260-pound tight end from UCLA. P. Ryan is the deep back, as for once, under center goes Burrow. Wilcox, the other power tight end, now moves to the right. We're going to run P. Ryan that way. He's got the first down to the 40, and he's tackled by Bolden at the 36-yard line.
getting too much movement up front with their offensive line against our defensive front and then handing it to that back, and he's rolling.
Cincinnati came into this game averaging 95 yards per game rushing to the Titans 129. And so far, the Bengals have outrushed the Titans 85-40. Williams is now in the backfield with Burrow on 1st and 10 officially at the 37. Burrow with a play fake, throws in the flat, and catching it, and now ruling it's dropped. It's Taylor, as he took a brutally hard hit from Long as he turned down the field, but he had clearly not made a football move, so that is the right call, incomplete pass.
Good trigger by Long. Excellent, excellent trigger. Excellent contact tackle.
If you're wondering, Taylor had fallen on it, even if it had been ruled a fumble, but it was the right call. 2nd down and 10 at the Titan 37. Game tied at 10, 3:54 to go in the 3rd. Burrow looking right, in trouble, steps up, will run. Burrow down to the 31. He slides and takes a hard hit, and the Titans are going to be called for a late hit. I think they're going to get Hooker. Burrow gave himself up very late as a runner, but they are going to protect the quarterback at all costs.
Talking about it.
Personal foul, number 37. Defense, 15 yards will be added to the end of the play. Automatic first down.
So Burrow takes off running. His slide was very late, and actually Hooker didn't hit him. He hit Molden, his own teammate, and the two ended up bouncing off Burrow, making it look a lot worse than it was. They actually collided together. Down to the 16-yard line after the penalty. Burrow and company threatening to take the lead. Burrow gonna throw it. Looking. In trouble. Slips, falls, throws it at the feet of Collins, and there it is. Incomplete, and the penalty marker comes in for grounding. Collins wears number 71. He is not an eligible receiver.
Intentional grounding, number 9, offense. Ball will be placed at the spot of the foul. Loss of down, 2nd down.
So this moves it back to the 29-yard line and makes it 2nd and 23.
That helps.
Well, that call was absolutely correct.
That was correct.
Keyrine is on the right hip of Burrow on 2nd and 23. Burrow stands in, throws downfield, out of bounds, intended for Irwin, defended well by Avery. It's 3rd and 23.
It'll be interesting to see what Zach Taylor here. He's in the 10-10 ball game. He's looking at 3rd and 23. He's got a kicker that's got a huge leg.
And is deadly accurate. Here's Evans in the backfield with Burrow. Titans with 6 defensive backs in the game. Burrow looking, throws quickly, got it to Boyd, who's back in there. He's down to the 20 and tackled immediately by Hooker. That makes it 4th down and 14. Right in the middle of the field.
That's about exactly what you expect it to do right there.
Here's McPherson. He has missed 4 on the year. He just doesn't miss much, especially in the second half when it counts. Titans with only 10 on the field. .38 yards, middle of the field. Snap, set, kick. That one is good. 13 for the Bengals, 10 for the Titans. 2:35 remaining third quarter at Nissan Stadium. First carry. So since then, 9 carries, 10 yards. He does have a couple of receptions for 70 yards. Titans, 232 yards of total offense to Cincinnati's 245. Burks comes wide to the left. Burks had 2 catches for 12 very early, has had not a catch since then. Tannehill looking, firing deep downfield, going for Burks, and Burks caught it!
Wow! Wow!
Comeback catch! Burks takes it away from Taylor Britt inside the 25 at the 23.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, number 91, defense, half the distance to the goal, automatic, first down.
Yes! The Titans have entered the Pinnacle scoring zone. For more on Titans Banking from Pinnacle, visit titansbanking.com for all the details. I promise, when I set up Burks, I did not know the ball was going to him there.
Yes, you did. Great job, Mike.
Thanks, Coach. At the 12-yard line, as Burks' reception is good for 52 yards. At the 12. Give Henry on the left side. Henry goes grinding to the 6. Tackle there by Wilson. Difference in the ball game right now is the Titans have been in the red zone twice previously and have come away with just 3 points. Well, they've got to get in the end zone.
Got to get in the end zone. That is a point well taken.
Hooper and Hollister to the right. Titans in an eye on second down and a short 5. Give Henry on the left side. Hit, grinds forward, maybe a half yard. It's going to bring up third down. Here comes Okonkwo, Woods, Hilliard, Burks, and Westbrook-Akine. Out of the lineup, Swaim, Hollister, Hooper, Rader, and Henry. On third down and 4. Titans can make a first down at the 2. Under a minute to go in the third quarter. Tannehill has Woods in the backfield on his left hip. Tannehill looking, firing to the end zone. It bounces off a receiver's hands and incomplete. It was Okonkwo who couldn't catch it, and the Titans very fortunate that somebody else didn't.
That ricocheted very, very high in the air. Tannehill let it go. Okonkwo could not get his hands on it.
The other storyline, Tannehill limping off the field. He's now trying to walk it off as Shudak comes on for a 24-yard field goal to tie it. Snap, set. Shudak's kick is up, and that is good. Shudak is 2 of 3 on the game. And it's 13-13 with 39 seconds to go. Your Nissan drive summary. Wasn't a lot of plays, that's for sure. 5 for 69, a minute 56 off the clock. You don't get in the end zone, Coach, but you do not the count.
Well, you not the count, and you get an explosive. You got to use that for traction.
So 13-13. You knew this was going to be a battle today. 2 teams playing very well, playing their best football of the season. Both started 0-2. Both were left for dead by many. And both are right in the thick of it. As a matter of fact, if the playoffs started today, these 2 teams would meet right here. Shudak to kick off. Deep is Williams. Williams going to let it go for a touchback, and the Bengals will start at their own 25-yard line, 1st and 10. Defense didn't get a long break.
No, they didn't, but you got to use that for a little bit of juice. That's a little bit of momentum. Boy, we would like to get a takeaway.
Titans defense is very due. P. Ryan on the left hip of Burrow, who goes into the shotgun to begin this sequence. They give P. Ryan on the left side. He has 5 yards out to the 30. Okawanu is in on the tackle with Cole. And Lyle Collins is down. The veteran right tackle out of LSU is on one knee, stopping the clock with 30 seconds to go in the quarter. Collins will walk it off, and he'll be replaced by Hakeem Adeniji, who is their valuable 6th man in the offensive line. Second down and 5. P. Ryan, 12 carries, 59 yards.
Yeah, he's been a hammer for him today.
Burrow in the shotgun. Does not have to run a play. 12 on the game clock, 18 on the play clock. He gets the Titans to jump. He's got a free play. He rolls to his right. He's being chased. He throws deep downfield, and the pass is intercepted by Byard. And then they'll say Byard, as he got ripped down by Higgins, dropped it. Here's another flag that comes in. See what this official on the other side came up with as the third quarter is over. Titans clearly jumped off sides, which will give Cincinnati a first down unless...
Offside, defense, 5-yard penalty. That yardage. It'll remain second down. This is the end of the third quarter.
So why did the official come in and throw a flag after the play? Very unusual.
Well, look, Mike Vrabel's asking that.
Sure. Was there something else? Apparently not. All right, so we'll go to the fourth quarter. Still tied. Titans 13, Bengals 13, as we play in Nashville.
Time to check more scores with an update.
Jacksonville in a tight one with Baltimore, trailing 12-9 at home. Running back Travis Etienne left the game. He is questionable with a foot injury. It is all Dolphins in Miami. A 30-6 rout of the Houston Texans still in progress. And backup quarterback Mike White giving the Jets a huge spark. 3 touchdowns as they're pulling away from Chicago, 31-10. Washington with the edge over Atlanta in the fourth, a 19-13 lead. The Buccaneers ahead on the road, 17-10 over the Browns. And the Denver Broncos trailing Sam Darnold and the Panthers, 20-3.
So interesting here. Titans have outgained the Bengals 289-250. Here's the surprise, number one. Cincinnati has outrushed Tennessee 96-46. Here's surprise number 2. The Titans have thrown for 243. Joe Burrow and company with Cincinnati just 154. At the 35 with a first down. Burrow play fake, looking deep downfield, going for Higgins, and he's got it. Higgins makes the catch at the Titans' 41-yard line. And a Titan is down. It's David Long, but he's up and moving.
Too much time to throw then, Mike. That was a deep corner route. Those take time to develop. They had too much time to throw that thing.
David Long is going to have to leave the game, and so Monty Rice will check in.
Got to have somebody get the green dot, too.
Yeah, Matt Thompson of the equipment staff was trying to give that to Dylan Cole, I think. At the 41-yard line of the Titans after the gain of 24. Going to get P. Ryan a try on the right, and P. Ryan Ryan is taken down for a loss of nearly 3 by Cole.
Cole did a great job then of running behind the puller. He got right in the tail end of the puller when he pulled across the center. Nice tackle. You got to get P. Ryan before he gets started.
2nd and 13. Game tied at 13. 14-13 remaining in this ball game. Burrow looks over a 4-man front. Titans fake the blitz. Burrow throws short, incomplete. Monty Rice, an excellent breakup on Hurst.
Good positioning by Monty Rice then. He was in perfect position for that short throw over the middle.
Dylan Cole goes over and gets the helmet with the green dot so he can make the defensive calls on a huge 3rd and 13 at the Titans 44. 6 defensive backs for the Titans. Burrow takes the snap. Fires right side back shoulder. Irwin caught it. Yes, Irwin with a great back shoulder catch around Avery at the 27-yard line. Cincinnati's going to get on the ball fast. Mike Vrabel has challenged. Mike Vrabel is challenging that he's saying Irwin got 1 foot down and then his body came down out of bounds with the ball, so it should not be a catch.
That's exactly what he's challenging, Mike. Good explanation.
The Titans are 1 of 1 on replay in 2022. Overall, Mike Vrabel 10 of 19. He's won his last 7. The official challenges are brought to you by Hughes & Coleman Injury Lawyers. Call Hughes & Coleman for a free case evaluation at 800-800-4600. The official injury lawyers of the Tennessee Titans, 800-800-4600, as we wait on this review at Nissan Stadium.
Mike Vrabel's Titans keep playing this one when we return.
Trenton Irwin did make the catch. The Titans lose a challenge and lose a timeout. Cincinnati with the ball at the Titans 27 in a 13-13 game. Burrow play action going to the end zone. Higgins frees himself and catches the touchdown pass over McCrary. And so the Bengals with an excellent drive, and Joe Burrow got the passing game going there.
Yes, he did. Of course, the back shoulder throw for the 3rd down was big. This throw right here is the combat catch. There's a push off, but they let him do it.
This group had called 16 penalties through 3 quarters. No call there. McPherson for the extra point. Snap, set, McPherson's kick is up, and his kick is good. 20-13 the score as the Bengals 6 plays, 75 yards, 157 off the clock. It was easily their smoothest drive with the passing game. Irwin with an incredible back shoulder catch on 3rd and 13. He looked at it, it looked like his knee was down before his body hit out of bounds. So the Titans now down 7, down to 2 timeouts, down to 1 challenge for the next 11:42, and they've got to find a way to stick it in the end zone here.
Got to get in the end zone now. Got plenty of time to get in the end zone. Got to get some traction here. Just like Cincinnati got some traction with those 2 throws, we got to get some traction with this possession.
Ryan Tannehill, as we mentioned, on the 3rd down play inside the 10, limped off the field. Training staff wanted to look at him. He said, "That's okay. I'm all right." Kick comes downfield. It's very high. from a yard deep in the end zone. Ford will take a knee wisely, and the Titans will start at the 25. Tannehill 17 of 29, 253, no touchdowns or interceptions. Derrick Henry 12 rushes, 25 yards. Henry 2 receptions for 70. Burks 3 for 63. Westbrook Akine 3 for 48. Hooper 3 for 30. Akakwo 2 for 18. Woods 2 for 16.
We got some extra linemen in, Mike.
Titans are going with Corey Levin as an extra tight end reporting eligible on the right. Under center, Tannehill gives Henry. Henry banging forward, driving people out. His best run since his first one of the game as he gained 7 across the 30 to the 32. Hill with the tackle.
It's a good push right there. Levin's reporting back in again.
He has to report every play, correct?
Every play, correct.
Because he wears number 62. He is lined up as the tight end on the right. Swaim comes that way and joins him. On 2nd and 3, play fake. Tannehill looking, scrambling to his right, firing, complete. Went low to Burks at the 39, and Traylon went down to a knee and got it for the first down. Apple defending.
Nice job coming off a nice 7-yard run on first down. That's what I talk about when I talk about getting traction. Let's keep it up.
12:42 to go in the game. Bengals 20, Titans 13. 3 receivers to the left. Levin is now out of the game at tight end. As Woods motions right. Delay handoff Henry. Henry looking for some room, finding it out to the 45-yard line. Pratt with the tackle, along with Bell, but it's a gain of 6 yards. 2nd down and 4.
Again, positive yards on first down is a plus.
Bengals switching defensive linemen. They bring in young Zach Carter, a rookie out of Florida, 6'4", 290. 2nd down and 4. Bengals stay in a 5-man front. Here they come again. Henry on the left side, nothing. Absolutely nothing. Pratt with another tackle. It brings up 3rd down and 4. Titans on 3rd downs, 5 of 13. $17 on the play clock as Tannehill breaks the huddle, drifts into the shotgun with Hilliard on his left hip. Cincinnati showing blitz. Now they back out. Tannehill looking. He can run this thing. He's got the first down, or does he? Where will they spot him? He had gotten to the 50, and they knocked him backwards. Man, he did not get much of a spot. Oh, my goodness. One of the officials says move the chains, and it is a first down. Looked like he was all the way to the 50 and got knocked backwards. As Hubbard was chasing him, he had gotten to the spot and then got knocked out of bounds by Taylor Britt, but it has been ruled a first down. 10:27 to go. Gutsy performance by Tannehill. Henry, play fake. Tannehill swings it out. Henry at the 48, back to the middle 45, looking for room, breaking tackles, and driving his way down to the 41-yard line. Great play fake, Tannehill, as Pratt makes another tackle.
An excellent play fake and a nice job by Henry, taking the catch and then not being satisfied just with the spot catch. Started working for extra yards. Got 9.
2nd down and 1. Under 10 minutes remaining in this game. Titans trail by 7. Westbrook Akine and Akakwo to the left. Now Westbrook Akine motions to the right. Tannehill gives Henry, and he is stymied. He does not have the first down. Might have lost a little bit as Hilton came from his nickel position to make the tackle.
He came from the outside then, cut his legs out from under him.
He lost about a half yard. We'll call it 3rd down and 2. Swaim and Okonkwo to the right, Burks to the left. Tannehill takes the snap, looks right, pumps, fires, complete. Okonkwo at the 37, Okonkwo to the 30, being pushed forward, being driven by Titans down to the 25-yard line. Jig Okonkwo with help, and the drive stays alive.
Nice job by Tannehill manipulating that pocket, worked up inside, started to think about running it, and jumped it to Chig, and then what we got was everybody involved.
Bates finally made the tackle. Gut check drive for the Tennessee Titans. 8:12 remaining in this game. 2 tight ends to the right, 2 receivers to the left. Tannehill back under center. Henry back in the game. Give Henry. He is taken down for a 1-yard loss by Hilton, who came stunting in from the outside.
Now, they've blitzed Hilton so much from that nickel slot today, just for that outside zone.
What a long drive this has been for the Titans. As it's now 9 plays, 50 yards, nearly 6 minutes off the clock. 2nd down, 11 at the 26. Tannehill looking, firing right side, Hilliard, and he is going to be taken down for a big loss. Back at the 31, a penalty marker is down, as I think Daly was downfield illegally. Sample with the tackle. They're going to talk about it with Zach Taylor. Does he want to take the penalty or take the play? I think you take the play.
Yeah, he'll decline this.
This is going to make it 3rd down and 15.
Ineligible player number 71 downfield. Penalties declined. Result of the play, 3rd down.
Boy, huge play upcoming for the Titans, who are 7 of 15 on 3rd downs. But they need 15 yards here. It would be a 48-yard field goal for Shudak. Playing way back the majority of this defense. Quick throw. Westbrook Akine down to the 20. And so because they get closer, no big decision here as Wilson makes the tackle. Shudak is going to be called in for his 4th field goal attempt. Pinnacle sideline report, Amy Wells, what kind of wind is he dealing with?
Mike, at the moment, we're not seeing too much wind. It's died down in the last minute or so. They are blowing into the wind. He's going to be kicking into the wind, but it seems to be relatively still right now.
38-yarder, right hash. Kick on the way. Good! So Shudak comes through to make it 20-16 with 6:07 remaining. An answer from the Titans, just not the answer they wanted. 7:35 off the clock. Caleb Shudak, 38-yard field goal, pulls the Titans to within 20-16. 6:07 remaining in this game. Cincinnati ready to get football. Defense has to find a way here. They have found a way so many times in recent weeks for this team, and they are looking to do it again. Shudak approaches, hits it downfield. Williams will let it bounce into the end zone and through for a touchback. So here comes Joe Burrow, 19 of 34, 225 and a touchdown. Ryan, 13 rushes, 57 yards. The Titans crowd here at Nissan Stadium trying to help this defense.
Let's go.
They are looking to find something, anything, to give themselves a chance down the stretch. Burrow, quick throw right side, complete to Higgins, and he is run out of bounds by McCrary after a nice gain across the 30 to the 33.
Little RPO fake and just tossed it outside there.
Second down and 2. This has to be Ryan, right?
Yes.
Staying in the huddle as long as possible, Burrow. Ryan on his right. Burrow lets it count down to 5 on the play clock. He takes the snap. He gives it to Ryan, and he comes crashing forward to the 35 for a first down. Now 5:15 and counting. Remember, the Titans, having lost that challenge, only have 2 timeouts.
Yeah, Cincinnati's playing the clock game now.
This is what you like if you have Burrow as your quarterback. He knows how to do this. Son of a coach. First and 10 at the 35. Burrow takes the snap, going to throw it. Fires short over the middle. It's Hurst with the catch, and Hurst is taken down after making 8 yards by Long. So second down and short again. They're bringing in the big people, taking out the smaller people. So this has to be Ryan again, right?
Is Ryan in the game?
He left. See if they give Williams a chance to run wide. The speedster. On second down and 2. They toss it. Williams around right end, and he is clocked but breaks the tackle to the 50, to the 45, still on his feet. Finally run out of bounds by Hooker at the 40. Trevion Williams will be marked out of bounds at the 41, but that's an excellent run, as Simmons will be credited with the tackle.
Now, you called it, they got him to the perimeter, but he broke about 3 tackles to get to where they got that football now.
After stopping the Bengals on 4 of their first 5 possessions, Burrow and company have found something since. Leading 20-16, 3:49 to go. Burrow gives Ryan a chance, and the Titans stifle him for no gain.
Titans run blitz then, right from the edge, brought a run blitz, more bodies than they could block.
Long with the tackle, it's second down and 10. Trying to run out the clock, Cincinnati. The Titans trying to come up with something, anything, to give their offense another shot. 3 receivers to the left, Higgins to the right. He will be covered by Fulton. Burrow's going to throw it. Fires deep right side, going for Higgins. He made an incredible catch at the 11-yard line. Fulton was right there. How did T. Higgins catch that ball? That's remarkable.
Tell you what was remarkable was that throw.
Timeout, Tennessee. Does the ball, let's watch the ball here. He's got it. Where is it? On the right It comes in on the right side of his body, but look at it come on the left. Does it come out? No, he's got it all the way to the ground. Great catch at the 12. What a play by T. Higgins. Now the Titans desperate to hold them to just a field goal try. P. Ryan is the back. Give him the handoff right up the middle, and P. Ryan is stifled just inside the 10. Making the tackle is Cole. Clock still running. Titans down to one timeout. Bengals must run one more play before the 2-minute warning. 2:28 on the clock, 20 on the play clock. Adeniji is still the left tackle. They have now brought Collins back in, and he's on the right side. They'll make Adeniji the extra man on the left side. They go toss, left, P. Ryan. Titans stack it up and take him down, and Vrabel lets him 2-minute warning as P. Ryan is tackled by Walker at the 13.
Hold him here.
So now, at the 2-minute warning, we see Cincinnati facing 3rd and 11 at the Titans 13, leading 20-16.
Last 2 minutes at Nissan Stadium, Titans trail 20-16. We will have stats, scores, and a full recap of this one. Titans Radio's locker room report coming up in a few minutes.
So Evans is in the game, a running back. He's wide to the left with Hurst. 3 receivers to the right. Burrow in the shotgun. Burrow's going to run up the middle, and he'll be taken down by Simmons for no gain. Timeout, Tennessee. Excellent recognition by the defensive staff and by Simmons.
Absolutely. They were signaling for it. Simmons did a great job. Very aware player then. They spread everybody out. They just run it. That was a called quarterback draw. Great job by the staff. Great job by Simmons.
So here comes McPherson to try a field goal that would put his team up by 7 points. It's a chip shot. It'll be a 31-yarder from the left hash. He has made 2 field goals and 2 extra points today. He has never missed in this stadium. Out of the hold of Chrisman. Snap, set, kick, good. Penalty marker comes down. We have a personal foul, I'm afraid, on the Titans.
Personal foul. Number 97, defense, for a hit on a defenseless player. Half the distance to the goal, automatic. First down.
That's the ball game. So that penalty, Kevin Strong is ruled to have hit a defenseless player. Let's see it. I don't see it. Coach, did you see it?
Unless it's in there in the middle.
It wasn't actually Strong. It was probably actually Tart. But they hit the long snapper. Strong made contact with him, but the big hit was Tart. You cannot can the center or the long snapper. That is a protected spot now. And that's the end of the game, as they are going to be able to take 3 snaps and get out of here with a 3rd consecutive win over the Titans. Very disappointing end. The Titans would have had a minute 57
All you wanted was a chance.
And they were going to have it. But it was a penalty, and it was clearly committed. They hit the guy. They did it. Another snap by Burrow, and he takes a knee. And so the Titans battle the Bengals, and the difference in the ball game, the Bengals hit the big plays that they wanted to hit and got in the end zone, and the Titans could only score 6 points in 3 red zone trips. That's the difference. Burrow takes one final knee. We've got pushing and shoving here. And that's going to do it as the Bengals have come to Nashville and won again. Final score, Cincinnati 20, Tennessee 16.